folks, Gavin here again from G-Sport. Just another car in today. So we have Aaron's Corolla. It's a Toyota Corolla TTE compressor model. It's only one of very few made. I think there were about 500 made from what I'm told. So this car came from the factory, or at least from TTE anyway, originally with the supercharger on it. Aaron's done a bit of work. He's taken the old supercharger off. He's retrofitted a Rotrex charger to it, done some other mods and whatnot. Brought it to me. He's running a Apexi Power FC in the car for engine management wise, and he's pretty much left it to me to finish off the build and get the car tuned and everything else. So go on ahead with me, I'll show you around the car. So I'll get out of the light there. Yeah, tidy enough wee car. He's running, you can see the cooler in the front there. Just pop the on it up. So yeah, compressor inlet there from, I think, which is the factory item. We've changed the fuel rail, upgraded injectors. Now I also have a AM fuel pressure regulator there with a custom fuel return line plumbed in there. Running a Subaru airflow meter, again custom pipe work for that. Rotrex charger down there. Some other bits and bobs. I see Aaron had also stripped a lot of the chassis parts out and sort of cleaned and repainted down, so the whole underneath of the car's fairly clean and rust free and everything else. Custom exhaust all the way back to a twin outlet tip. So, and again inside there's a couple of nice things, albeit a lot of plastic trims have still to go on at the minute, but just a couple of points. We have this gauge here is the Innovate. It's a oil pressure and oil temperature gauge. At the minute we only have the oil pressure plumbed in, the temperature still to be set up. And this one again is the AM fail-safe wideband, which is a neat little device. Innovate do one as well, a very similar setup, which basically measures your boost pressure and your air-fuel ratio, and of course you can set that up yourself to give you warnings and that sort of thing if you go outside a certain air-fuel ratio at any given boost pressure and that type of thing. This is again Apexi Power FC software here. Pretty basic. These Power FCs are getting quite old now. Not the nicest software to work with, but they do work. Again, very simple, basic. They'll do the job. They are running the car and getting decent results, and that's about it really. A couple of data logs there. Maybe we have. Let's see. You can't even see there at the minute, but again, it's basic stuff. But keep watching, and I'll do a quick dyno video for you, and you can see how the car's running on the dyno, and we'll get the final results. So this is the final results of Aaron's car. You'll see along the very top line there. I'll just see if I can hold the camera properly. So along this top line here, we have 268 horsepower at the flywheel at 8,200 RPM and 172 foot-pounds of torque. The RPM's just out of shot there on the screen, but it'll here, so it's about 7,000 RPM thereabouts. This nice straight line going through here, gradually increasing. That's the boost pressure there, typical Rotrex boost pressure. We're only peaking here at about 0.45 bar, so there's potential there to push more, but that was the pulley that was on the charger when it came in. That's the one that we've run with, and Aaron will probably run with that for a while, just to, you know, get rid of any sort of niggly issues or anything with the car initially, and possibly change to a smaller pulley later on for a bit more boost. Again, air fuel ratio here, just down the bottom there, pretty much on target. Mid 11s, mid to high 11s there, safe enough. This car took ignition timing quite well. It's running up and around 20 degrees, something like that, the ignition timing, which is fairly decent. So it seemed to take it fairly well, just running on 97 run pump gas. So decent enough result there. I'm sure you'll see Aaron out and about in the road somewhere. And keep an eye out for any of the upcoming videos. You'll see all the videos there on the YouTube channel. Just search YouTube for G Sport Cars, or go to the Facebook page. Again, search Facebook for G Sport Cars. You'll see a lot of the videos popping up there. Be sure to like the page and everything else, and I'll see you guys next time.